stream. Maybe we can get an achievement today. Hello, stream. Today we are doing some mindless pixel violence. Jessie needed something with little brain, and we agree. Little brain required, so no puzzle, just shooty. So I think he's probably having a break after his match, but I can go in and sort out my loadout at least and figure out what might be on the cards for today. So I do have one achievement in my random to-do list, which is a selection of 25 random achievements picked from my unearned achievements by the wonderful Paragon's algorithm. And that is to do a thing. Oh, spin. And we have a Jessie.
Hello.
Hello.
I might not stream today. I'm just like with the other two streams. So
yeah, no, that's fine.
Just a co-op.
A co-op, that's fine. What I was just doing was I was saying while I was waiting for you to sort of get your affairs in order after your last race, I was gonna have a look at oh, there we go, my loadout and see what I needed to do. So there is a level 20 reward, which is the horse ride emote, which you're supposed to do add a skeleton horseman. You need to be level 20. I am currently level 14. Rank 14, you have to be rank 20, so it's not unfeasible.
The only problem is I feel like in a stream we gain maybe a couple of levels.
Yeah. There are with the weekly challenges, defeat mobs using summons. Is that like a pet? You found my thing that I'd started. Cool. Tough mobs in a single blow. Ooh, love medallion. I don't have that on. Defeat mobs without touching the ground and collecting emeralds. What I was going to say is if you do a random map, then you get like percentage more thingy, but then it's a random map, so we don't know what we're going to do. You get 20%, I think, extra. What am I trying to say? XP. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say XP. So yeah, you get 20% more random XP. Oh god. If you do a random map, you get, I think, 20% more XP on completion.
Do I need a specific level in season 1?
50, I think. Which is why I was working on it. Okay, so I have a level 99
The downpour cape?
Maybe, hang on, I don't know. Let me go look. I am up to 25. No, golden parrot, 45, not 50. Golden parrot, 45. My apologies, not 50. 50 is the max you can be. You need 50 if you don't buy the premium pass for the couple of quid or couple of dollars, because it's the only way to get a cape. Well, it was the only way to get a cape previously. There may be other things. So yeah, I was aiming for 45. I got to 25, which I thought was pretty cool. In Luminous Night, there is something you need to get. Possibly the Redstone Minstrosity, which is level 25. But again, yeah, level 50 is the... Oh, that's cute. The only... Oh, golden axolotl. The only way to get a cape is to get to level 50 unless you happen to have one. Unless you happen to buy the thingy. I'm really good at words. Premium passes.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very glad you selected something that doesn't require any brain. Tug! Aww. Cool. Okay, so yeah, so I need to get to... I've already forgot what I said. Level something. I need to get
45.
the... 45. No, level 20. Sorry, on season 3 I need to get level 20. Yeah, so there is a cape in the hero thingy. Sinister cape. Cloudy Climb Adventure. Yeah, so you can get a cape, which I've got my pretty prism cape. And I've got a Cow Crusader cape, and I've got a Luminous Night cape. So yeah, I've got 3 capes already, then I've not got to level 50, so you need level 50 in something if you don't buy the Premium Pass. The Premium Pass basically gives you quicker cape, which gives you 1 achievement slightly sooner. That is the only thing it gives you. I bought it because I wanted the cat, and then I was like, well, it's like a couple of quid, you know. So, there we go. Right, I was deciding whether I was going to put this love medallion on because there's a whole thing. I may as well, for a little bit, put the love medallion on. It brings my power down, but that's fine. Also, hi, Lady Magritte. Hi, Apex. Apologies, I'm not checking my chat. So, yes, so there's a earns bonus XP. 25% actually, my bad. Miscalculated, but of course it could be any map. Let me put it on Apocalypse at least. Okay, so we are currently... Oh, our team power is fairly equal now. You've caught up to me there.
Just a bit.
Just a tiny bit. Okay, so if we do... What do we reckon? I mean, Apocalypse plus 2 is probably the max we should do, but that's 114. It's doable, but it's... Don't race off on your own, Joe, and lose Jesse because you will die, and then Jesse will have to come find you, and then he'll probably die because you'll have gotten yourself surrounded by enemies. Apocalypse plus 1 is good for at least leveling up our stuff. The artifacts and gear should then give us a jump, if it's good gear. But it could be any mission. What do we think? I'm not quite sure. Or we could, you know, cop out and do Apocalypse 7, which should be doable, but nothing, gear and artifacts not going to be more than what we have.
Right. I'm not too worried either way. If
I'm
we die, we
thinking
die.
plus 1, and I shall try not to run off. Okay, so random mission gives us an extra 25% bonus AP. Which, or XP, or whatever it is anyway, for the seasons.
Traveling to random.
Please don't be the really, really freaking long...
All adventures in the Nether
God, that's loud.
begin and end with a portal.
Okay, well, it's not underwater,
What's a
that's
hero
good.
to do with nothing but the weapons at their side and a broken portal at their back?
Oh, okay.
Forge a new path forward. And find another portal.
Sorry, I was listening to see if I could figure out which level it is, but I don't know the levels well enough. So, don't stand in the lava, Joe. First pro tip. Try and figure out where to go. Aha! Up here. Floor is lava. Hi, Tarragon. Oh, God. I found enemies. And I'm on a... I just accidentally activated my love amulet because I hit the wrong button because I panicked. trying to figure out if I could see where you were on the map, which for some reason I couldn't. Oh, because I haven't got the map up. That would be why. And then suddenly enemy, and I was like, oh, Jesse's running to... Wait, no, that's not Jesse. That is enemy. And I fell off the map. Okay, let's try that again. Let's not fall off the map. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of enemies. So remember where... No, don't die. Right, okay.
Well, we used our 1 revive.
We only have 1? I thought we had 3 lives.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. You're just writing that. Okay, Tarragon, you can write things to distract me. It's fine. If I'm going to be distracted, I'm going to be distracted. Mostly it happens when I am looking at the map and forget that, you know, the map is not floor. Are we just going to go through to the exit and not try and get distracted by killer cows? Oh, crap. Also, I've got a freaking golem. Oh, for crying out loud. I think I got hit by something. Also, I've got a golem. Just use your golem, Joe. There we go. What I was going to say is, should we just go towards the exit and not get distracted by side paths, as I forgot to have my golem up? And, yeah, pay better attention to enemies, Joe. But yeah, I think at least one of them has some sort of ability that is basically throwing some sort of cloud. I fell off. Throwing some sort of cloud that hits your stats. Blue cloud thing seems to add a status effect. Right. Okay. Waiting for my golem to respawn. Right. Got a golem. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's 3 capes. Soul robes. 3 soul robes. You also seem to be pooping emeralds, which is great, because that is,
Yep, I have the...
you have the emerald poop.
Yeah,
we
Emerald
going the right
Explorer
way?
or whatever.
I don't think we're going the right way. I think we need to go down this way. Cool. Right. I will, you know, vaguely. Hello. We're doing really well. We've already died twice. So it's rather like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yeah, that blue mist is not good, which is why I'm trying to avoid it right now. Yeah, dying twice is fine, just don't die 3 times. Yes, that's what trying. Also remembering to put my golem up, paying attention to where I'm going, not falling off the world. But don't... I just said don't fall off the world, Joe! And, you know, sticking with Jesse. And we're heading straight for the exit. And also remembering to use my love potion thingy. Because, oh, ow! I had a whip or something. But yeah, Jessie's picking emeralds, which is great because one of the quests is emerald. I'm out of arrows. Oh no, arrow bundle. And I've picked up 4 soul capes! Did not need 4 soul capes. That's a friend now. Jessie, did you get distracted again? Or did I go the wrong way?
No, there's enemies following.
Ah, okay. Yes. Actual teamwork? Well, attempting teamwork. Oh no, no, I spawned an arena battle! Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ooh, emeralds. We decided to do a... Well, yeah. We decided to do a random map because we get more XP. Oh no, it was an enemy.
Is Dan unavailable today?
Yes.
Okay.
I did ask, but Milo said no, so. But that's perfectly okay. Out of arrows again. I'm trying to hit it with arrows and I don't have arrows. City Joe. The exit anywhere near because I really don't have any arrows. Slightly. But I do have a love medallion, which is also helpful because. Oh. Sorry. There was something shooting at me and I didn't have arrows. Sorry. I had to go and hit it. Now I have some arrows. Oh, I have more arrows. Pretty arrows. Alright, I walked in the lava. That was really silly. But yes, so we're trying for extra AP so that I can get my thing. Well, not so I can get my thing, just so that we can make progress towards the thing. And also Jessie can make progress towards whichever you're going for. I don't know. Do you have a preference for what you're working on?
Not really.
Sorry.
Hey, there's a chest over this way.
Ooh. I picked up the last laugh. Ah, I shall have the last laugh. Yeah, I know. Don't do that. Oops.
I roll off
Oops! Oops! What do you mean? Oops. Those purple cows are annoying. Where's the little thingy? Ah, yeah. Ah. Trying to heal. Hit everything but heal. At least I don't think this is one of the atrociously long levels. She says with hope. Oh my god. No! No! Purple fire. Shoot. Damn it. Oh, last chance. Okay, cool. Right, we got... This is it. This is it. This is it. It would have been fine had it not been for the purple fire. God! Go away, enemies. Just let me heal. Oh, chest. Uh-oh. Spawn something. There we go. Friends! Spawn some friends. Yep. You still hear me? I think my headphones down.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah. It suddenly went beep, and I was like, did I just hit a button, or what? Ooh!
Oh,
Chest.
good.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. How do I get... Ah. There we go. Stairs. So yes, it's another week again. I don't know how it keeps happening. Gather friendly mobs using the medallion. Complete. Excellent. Chest. You got some kind of phantom thing following you?
Yeah.
Ah, is that your pet?
Yeah, I've got a couple of different pets available.
That one, I'm not sure. Is that with an armor or totem?
No, I think it's one of the artifacts.
Ah, interesting. As I said, I don't think I have that one.
You coming?
I have no health and no healing potion. I'm staying back, otherwise I'm dead in the shot. Right, let me just heal and then I'll be with you. You could come back. Unless it's the end of the level, in which case end it. No. We need a key. Ooh, I see supplies. And a key. Ah, sorry, I picked up your arrows. They spawned in front of me.
You didn't.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. I picked up something. I was like, shoot, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I was... Basically, I was spamming. Because I was flailing. Because a lot of people just... a lot of enemies just appeared. Sorry. It's very handy, you peeping all the diamonds. Uh-oh. Oh, mission unlocked Crimson Forest. Did we do something? Did you, like, hit a switch or something?
I don't know what I did.
Good. As long as we both don't know anything. Oops. Defeat tough mobs. I'm doing all kinds of things. Unlock fishy and cluster room and God knows. Doing all of the stuff today. There's a really good mission to do, apparently. And there's the end. Go for it. Victory! So, yeah, did at least 2, if not 3 missions complete, plus 25% extra AP. Ooh, my chocolate's on its way. Okay, so I just went up a rank, an entire rank. I'd say that was a success. Go us. Despite the multiple deaths. We did not die the last time, and that's the most important. I got some blast fungus. That sounds disgusting. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, I now have fishy. Oh, I only got 2. Okay, fine. I thought I had more than that. And a cluck shroom! Aw, that's kind of cute. It's like a chicken mushroom thing. So, summons. Okay, I nearly got the summons. I have not defeated them without touching the ground. And collecting emeralds. Oh, after all the pooping, I only got 609 emeralds. Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's really kind of disappointing. Right, I'm just going to do a little bit of tidying up. I think I'm going to level up my love thing for next time. Okay, so salvage, salvage, salvage. Ooh, shame. Salvage. I did at least manage to clear out my inventory last time by figuring out that you can order stuff in the box as you're putting stuff into the box. So if you put all the stuff you want to keep in the box, and then you can just salvage your entire inventory. It was most satisfying. Very most satisfying. What I want to do is be able to upgrade my archer's armor. But I only have one of it. And it's really quite frustrating. Also, I probably need to upgrade my crossbow. Okay, so I do not need 2 of them. But I gotta keep my sheeps. What was the other thing that I want? Fish, something. I think that might have been decoration. Need to upgrade. Bow or something. Needed something decent bow. Bear with me a moment.
Okay.
I'll upgrade that one. Okay. Right, should we try the same again?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. Okay, so. Random. No, we're not going to try Apocalypse plus 2 or 3. We're going for 1. 1 is good. 1 is good. Yes, because we kind of nearly died on 1, so we should not really go. We should not do too much exhibiting of the ego.
Seeks to summon armies of the undead using a power that rests deep within an ancient and forgotten desert temple.
Is this the one that has this annoying bottleneck where everything comes at you in this big wide area?
For the entrance lies
Don't remember.
hidden somewhere in this canyon. A sprawling maze of malevolent mobs.
Well, at
and
least it's not
lost
underwater.
secrets.
Yes, it is. This one, so don't... I was gonna say don't run too far ahead. I'm not your mum. I'm just going to say that there is a bit where it opens out into a wider area and you can get surrounded really easily. I think. If I'm not misremembering. I wonder if we'll encounter any raid captains, because we need 1 or 2 more, I think. Well, I think we might need slightly more, because I think we have some with Dan. Yeah, I think there's a lot of enemies that storm. But yeah, I could do with some basic archer armor. I need to find out which level has that on. Because it doesn't always come into the shop. So, you've got 2 more matches booked this week, don't you?
Yes.
They are at when I'm asleep
I will have another one.
So.
I'll have another one sometime this weekend.
Oh, okay, cool. Will it be slightly more awake Joe time?
Don't know yet. Have not scheduled it.
Okay. Is that from spin-off for today?
No.
No. It was quite a quick match. I was making dinner. I was like, oh, I'll sit down and watch that. Oh. So it's quite a quick seed.
No, we've got tonight, Thursday night, and sometime this weekend for a different tournament that's just starting up.
Cool. Well, good luck.
So. But I figured I'd get through a little bit more of my week first.
Yes. That's quite sensible. Did you win the one before this?
Yes.
Yes. I can never tell because you always do GGs whether you win or lose. So, you know, when all I can hear is GGs, and I missed the because I wasn't watching the restream. I just have you up because I always forget to put the one with the talking on. And I was like, I don't know whether you won or not. It was quick. Quick was good, right?
Usually. But my opponent was quick too.
Ah. So it was a close one?
20 seconds.
My god. Yeah, this is I think we're coming up to the canyon bottleneck thing. Or at least one of them. Yeah, so... let me put down a heal. I'm out of arrows. Right behind and then overtook. Oh, excellent! See, someone watched the commentary. Spoiler, it was not me. Because I kind of forgot that it was... Damn it, this is not the place to run out of arrows. Damn you! Oh, I went in to get the arrows. I leveled up, but I also died. Sorry. Now I'm being swarmed. So sorry. I feel like I need a Joe, please, for where I overestimate my ability to nip in and get the arrows and then escape. Thank you. I have some arrows. It's slightly more helpful. Spelunker armor. Ah! Mob summoned. Excellent. Got another weekly challenge complete. Oh, there's a raid captain! Excellent. I am really running low. I guess the question is, do we want to modify our thing? What's it gonna give us? Where should we go? Where should we go? Should we do it?
Let's just do it.
Excellent. Threat increased. Okay. That's okay. Right, I think we can just carry on, and if there's any stragglers, they'll just be there. Oh, supplies! Didn't eat your arrows this time. I know you said I didn't last time, but I felt sure I'd accidentally done that. And I felt bad, 'cause I do that.
I swore there was an achievement for using the lightning rod thing.
Lightning rod, probably, possibly. Maybe it's something specific. I have one for, I think, Ice Wand, and also the spinny blades, which I haven't managed to get yet. Dan, do you know offhand if there's one for the lightning rod? Where's the bloody stairs? There we go. Didn't almost die. Didn't almost die, honest. Didn't almost die. Luckily I had spawn. I can spawn my gold.
I fell. Oops.
Yeah, that's okay. I do that all the time on this map. If I get the last bit with the bridge, then it's okay, because you can just go across. You don't have to come all the way, as if you've come all the way back around. That's okay. Right, I'm gonna heal first. Dana's gonna have a look for us. Thank you very much, Dan! And also, hi Milo, you know. And everyone else in chat that I haven't said hello to that I should have. I did remember to post my schedule. Okay, it was like an hour before my stream, but I managed to remember to post my schedule. It's been a really busy day today. Like, ridiculously busy. Ah! Hi, Leaky! I'm glad you are also here. Nothing for lightning might be confusing with Ice Wand. That has a couple. Are you confusing it with Ice Wand, Jesse?
I don't know.
So this one I think has a couple of bits that spawn enemies and we have to go get a couple of keys. If I'm remembering the map. I've done this map about 17 million times because it was one of the ones that had the eye on it. when you have to do the eye quest, and it was because it was a random spawn whether the area would spawn. Oh good, there's horsemen! And I don't have my emote! I need horsemen when I have my emote. So I can horse ride at them. But this one, yeah, there's not really a consistent map for getting them to spawn. I always seem to get them spawn when it's not helpful for me. You only know of Bojack horsemen, okay? Damn it! I was trying to run away. Those are quite hard. I think that's the threat modifier. You know, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. There we go. It's fine. We've got lives. It's all good. It. I didn't realize all the enemies had moved.
They also are not taking damage to bow.
Right, that's not helpful.
I can hear the reflection.
It might take soul damage. The horsemen you know are Greek. Okay. They took some soul damage and then not really. No, these ones are... Well, one of them has a tiny bit off health. Thank you.
If you listen, you can hear when it pings off of them. For the arrows to know if it's an arrow blocker.
Yeah. That would assume that I'm actually paying attention, to be fair. I think my golem was on fire. Well, I can get the little ones at least. I can feel it not hit. What are they? Oh, they've just healed! We're not making any dent, and they keep healing. Let's just go for it.
Yep,
Jesse, can we just go for it? Like, run away?
I guess.
I don't think so, because... Hi, Lady McGree! They'll probably follow, but, you know... Then we're not making any dent, and they are just healing. Ah, supplies. Good, I need arrows. Oh, crap. That exploded. Yeah, I think we may have, I may have been a little over cocky, because of the, oh, for crying out loud. I was trying to get the magicians because they make things stronger. If you take them out, it makes the other things easier to kill. Okay, this is going to spawn a thing, but hopefully those people won't come back. The big strong ones that we can't defeat. But yeah, they were healing. You got them down to like 20% health and then they healed, and it's like we're literally fighting a losing battle there. Right, I'm going to let you get the key because I'm not good at keys. There will be enemies over here spawning, and then there will be some over on the way over to the door. This map I have done a million times, but we're nearly at the end. Basically, if we can keep away from enemies, we're good. Oh, for crying out loud! And if we can not end up in the middle of the explosion, that was my fault, totally. The Four Horsemen of the Acropolis. Lol. I picked up the key as you got exploded. I figured I may as well do something useful. Another key at the end, I believe. And then possibly one more battle? Seriously. Yeah, it increased the threat, which means that those ones are harder. Yeah. I got your key back for you. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll just rush to the door. I don't want to rush. If I rush, I'm gonna die. If you come back here, I've got heal. I don't know where it is. Do not need the pillager captain. We just need to get to the door. No! God damn it! Of course there are more enemies. It's like... But hey, at least those stupid things didn't come back that were chasing us. I was just like, you know what? If we can get round them, we can get round them. It's great. Because we were never going to beat them. As you said, they were deflecting arrows. And
It wasn't them.
wasn't it?
Like,
Well, they were healing. Every time you got them down low, and then they would heal again. And it was just not helpful. Door, 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 door. Oh, bad omen, good loot. Complete 10 missions. Oh, I got the raid captain thing.
oh, did you?
Well, yeah, I only had one more to do. I don't know how many you have, but we can certainly get some more. And I went up another rank. Well, about 80% of a rank. So, it's pretty good. You did 13.3 million damage, and I did 4.4. Just
Good
to
one.
clarify the equivalent of what was done. Ooh. My headset keeps switching off. Silly headset. Right, okay. Okay, so I picked up bite marks and dirt roll. Yeah, because I want that. Great. And defeat mobs using summons. Okay, so I doubled my amount of emeralds. But I only collect, that's ridiculous. I need something that multiplies that. And I'm still not getting enough defeating mobs without hitting the ground, so... what do we got? Anything useful? Nope. I do have a blacksmithing to pick up. I got my sword. Spear. Okay, so what do we got? We got some gauntlets. A spear. Really give me a little bit more. Ah, I mean, I've got Prospector on this, so you'd think I'd get enemies have a higher chance of defeating armor. Okay. Yeah, you'd think that would do something, but it did not. Ooh. What is anything that you're near on?
Nothing specific.
How many raid captains do you need?
I need 2 more.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get one.
So don't feel like you have to do anything in particular. It's, you know.
Okay. Well, we'll do
We're in
another
the
random.
grindy phase, either way.
Yeah. Let's do another Apocalypse +1. Because it just seems to be like the top end of our sweet spot. Maybe we'll get another raid captain, which hopefully won't give us undefeatable enemies. Swamp. No.
Coven of wicked witches.
Yes,
live at
swamp.
the
Like one of the
heart of
first levels.
sinister swamp.
Oh,
They conjure
excellent.
all manner of brews to empower the arch.
I remember correctly.
Yeah. Oh, I think this was a nice one. Oh, that's nice of it. We'll have a little tiny bit of an explore.
I'm gonna say, famous last words for Jo. She's going off by herself again.
No, you're there. I just thought it was just a tiny thing in case there'd been a chest. Chest means emeralds. I need emeralds for the AP quest. Right, famous last words is generally, I've run out of arrows! Which I have nearly.
Well, what you need, like, if I had a suggestion for you strategically, if
Relying
there's a
on my
solo
arrows?
enemy,
Yeah.
don't fire arrows.
Yeah.
It's great for mobs, but like,
I know,
I've
just,
seen
I
you
prefer
fire like
distance.
3 or 4 arrows at like a solo enemy. Usually, and it's kind of like you're setting yourself up for trouble.
I am. There's a bundle of arrows there, which I'm going to grab in a minute when the purple dust goes away. And my health heals up. Yeah, but I mean, I do have a multiplier, so it helps.
Well, I'm not even talking about the multi-fire. I'm just saying in general, like you've used
Yeah, I know.
like multiple shots.
I know. I am bad at this. This is just mindless. I'm going to hit things.
But you're not hitting things. You're shooting things.
Then it's potato, potato. Tomato, tomato.
I'm pretty sure people would not say that this is a tomato potato thing.
Ah, yes, but I did. So therefore, you know. Aha! But yeah, when there's purple fog in the way, what are you supposed to do? I didn't say I was particularly judicious with my use of resources. Like, sometimes I don't realise I've picked up TNT and I throw it. Yeah, okay, this is not the map I thought it was originally, but I know which one it is. And yes, it is still smaller. I'm hitting things with sticks. Actually, it's a fire axe, but you know, same principle. Sometimes I end up collecting enough arrows that I've got like thousands of them. I was doing my tower run and I had so many. So, you know, at that point it's like, well, I can just fire the arrows. No, I didn't fall off the thing. I got overeager and roll and went down the hole because I was trying to get off it. That was really silly. Ooh, level up. Oops.
This was completely a side thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out the staircase. Oh, what was that? How did you die?
Oh,
You just ended up next to me. I was just coming to join you, and suddenly your dead body spawned in front of me with a delightful ding. I was most concerned. Good thing I was there. Yeah, there's a whole big chest at the bottom if you go down. But there's a whole code with the door, and I couldn't be bothered to figure it out. But yes, that was a side distracty thing. I was just clearing the map. To be fair, it said go towards the cauldron, and I didn't know where the cauldron was.
I was knocking out cauldrons while you found that.
I got 3 of them. I think that's fair. Thought I'd leave some for you. Why is the single enemy I try and chase down always the archer? Boom. 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 Because I'm going to have to chase down the archer, which is really silly. I am curious which artifact gives you a little ghoul. Mostly I just like the nice noise that it makes. Jelly makes a squishy noise, so that's pleasant. Hey, that goes around the same way. Silly me. You'd think an auspicious tomb like that, surrounded by equidistant burners, would, you know, indicate something, but it did not. Oops.
There's not anything there.
It exploded! That was the problem. It exploded. I did not give it enough wider berth. Excuse me, where is reward?
I don't know. Oh god.
I accidentally exited. Hang on a minute. Damn it, and I exploded. Thank you. Fell off the bridge. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's this oh, it's this one. Easily dealable with both of us. Boom! And scene. I think that was the quickest I've ever seen that depleted. You whack it with your swordy thing and I'll hit it with my soul beam. Good teamwork.
The Arch-Illager's potion
Don't you think?
supply is no more, and
It
will be
worked.
a long time
It worked.
before the
I'll
witches
take it.
recover from this.
Yay!
Well done.
Teamwork! Woohoo! High five. And as usual, you dealt most of the damage, but I raised another rank, I think. Excuse me. I think. I'm not sure. Possibly not. Let's double check if I've got a reward. I've got a fishing rod. No, I did not raise another rank. I did half a rank. I was wildly optimistic. But I did get more without touching the ground mobs, and a bunch more emeralds. It's going to take forever to get that emeralds one. Oh look, there's some emerald gear. I also could poop emeralds. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I mean it's I've been pooping emeralds and I'm still only like a quarter of the way to that.
I'm an 8th, so you've got twice as many. Okay. What time are we? I'm just gonna very quickly nip to the bathroom.
Okay.
I will be right back. And I'm back. Shall we tackle another one?
If you want to keep going.
Yeah, I can keep going. I just
Okay.
needed the loo. No, stop trying to get us to do Apocalypse plus 3.
+1, we're already struggling sometimes.
Exactly. Right, please, not an underwater or a long one. I think our luck is probably going to run out on the RNG not giving us one of those
Your
two
journey
things.
now takes you to the basalt deltas, a volatile wilderness of
Lava,
flowing
is this
lava
the
and
long
rough
one?
terrain.
Or is this
You'll
the
have
one
to
which
rely on
I never know where to
ancient
go and there's
technology
always
to
some weird
grant you
obscure
safe
passage?
across the lava. Just make sure
That doesn't look
you
good.
don't look down.
Don't look down! Okay, spawn golem. I feel like maybe I should put my love medallion or something on with these. It was slightly easier in the first one. Enchanted magma cube. Okay. Hang on. I think I got you. My
You
golem
did.
got the magma cube. Oh no, I fell in the water. In the water. I fell in the magma, trying to get whatever that was that I just picked up. It better have been worth it. Piglin armor, not worth it.
Holy hell.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It didn't kill me. If it had killed me, that would have been annoying because you would have had to like go in the water to revive me. The water, the lava.
I mean, maybe to somebody it's just, you know, lava's just a warm bath.
Yeah. And those people are made of basalt. Like these cubes. I'm gonna go with this one. Feels like we should just try and get to the end as quick as we can. Enchanted fungus throwers! Stop throwing fungus at me! Also, stop walking in the lava jug. Ah, this is the one of the ones with the buttons. There's my arrows. Sorry, I didn't get my arrows from my pickup because there was mushroom on them. I'm trying to be good and learn from Jesse. And bash the things, not just try and shoot everything. Uh-oh. I'm gonna shoot the ones that are on fire though. Because they're on fire. And I don't like being on fire. As much as I like to put people on fire and monsters on fire, I personally do not do well on fire. Just to clarify. In case anyone was wondering. That looked like something bad. Dead. That soul power thing is so OP. Mission unlocked, Nether Fortress. Are these new missions that we've unlocked, or is this for you? Because you didn't have them?
Might just be for me.
I'm kind of liking having that pop up. It's sort of like, cool, yeah, we did things. It may be for you, yes, indeed. I don't know if you have all the DLC, but it's always good if you have.
I don't remember if I paved and bought yet.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, as I said, I'm happy to do whatever. You don't need to do it. I only need... It's like Overcooked. Only one of us needs to own it.
Yeah, but it's getting to the point where...
I got yeeted into the lava! Sorry, it's getting to the point where you only have the random achievements left.
I might have to do stuff solo.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I've only got like half the achievement.
I have 80 out of 104. Oh, I have 80 out of 104. That's pretty good. Apparently.
55.
Ah, yes. I mean, I did play quite a bit solo and a bit with Dan prior to you joining us. I was expecting a chest. My golem wandered down here. There is not. I shall wander back up to where you are. Sorry. Preferably you have not spawned something and are in the process of dying. No? Good.
I mean, the stuff was spawned already.
I meant, like, you know, when you have the little gate come up and it does the little magic circle and says, survive the whatever it is, ambush. Scale mail. Oh, I want archer. It's something that gives me my decent archer thing, decent arrow stuff. But Sans you know, just but so I can level it up. I should just switch out my armor and level this one up. It requires a bit more planning. Oh, defeat mobs without touching the ground complete. Excellent. You made it! Thank you! Oops. My cat's on fire! Shit! I got set on fire. How thoughtful of you to die at my feet in my circle of health.
Was definitely my aim.
Yeah, it was very convenient. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. That's not gonna happen. Is there... Can't roll across there, right? So we've missed something. Right?
Yes.
I regret nothing. Supposed to be able to roll across. Ah! There's a road! Oops, I fell off, but there's a road! There we go. Yeah, I think my misconception was that when you spawned the emeralds, I could pick them up. I can't. You get them, which is why you have twice as many on the quest thing as I do, which is fine because of your emerald. that was my misconception.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm doing pretty well considering I'm not pooping emeralds. Okay, stupid fire things plus mushroom. Not pleasant. It's midnight. Golem angry. Actually, it's make my golem kind of purple, but I'm dead, by the way. I'm surrounded by fire. I'm sorry. Thank you. Ah. Survive the ambush! Well, I can when I'm backed into a tiny little corner. Leave the nether. And don't come back! Boom! Victory! I went up into the low. This time I got gold, which I don't need. And tasty bone! Baby crossbows. Okay, they're cute. Okay, I think Archer's armor is the upgrade of Guard's armor. That gives me plus 10 arrows per bundle. I'm gonna upgrade my Archer's armor, I think. And my harp crossbow. Gives me a bit more power as well. Right. harp and archer's armor. Can't afford. No. Okay. Can't afford to do that. Annoying. Okay, explode, critical hit, piercing, levitation, gravity void. Lucky explorer. Ooh, but also, that's rolling. Increases your luck. Ooh. Prospect tag is best. Alright, I'm just making this incredibly lucky armor. I now have multiple chances of spawning lots of emeralds.
Okay.
I'm not sure it's potentially the best, you know, loadout, but hey, it'll get me something and then I can put my thing in the blacksmith. Okay, and I've leveled up a little bit as well. So I now have more power, which should be vaguely helpful. Team power is, yeah, so I'm now only like 2 behind you. Okay, but we're still gonna go for Apocalypse +1, right? Because I mean, +2 would probably be better for the level we're at. But should we try? But we could try +2, but we didn't do too badly at that time, ish. Let's just go.
We are dying still a bunch.
Yeah.
The only worry.
Let's just do +1. What do we got? What do we got? Please don't be underwater. Please don't be underwater. Oh, this one's really short. I guess I got distracted by all my poopy emeralds. So how many competitions are you in right now?
3?
Is there one that you were like
2?
really close to the final? Is that so? That's why it's into 2.
Yeah.
So you like in the final or oh crap.
Yeah,
Oh! I'm gonna miss the final.
Not grand final. It's just to get reset.
Right. Got you. Sorry. Okay, it's just to what?
To get a reset.
I don't understand, sorry.
I'm the champion of the loser's bracket. He's the champion of the winner's bracket.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry, I follow that part. Explain more, please.
technically, you're double Elim. So
Okay.
he has not lost yet his tourney.
Right.
So he needs to take a loss.
So you need to beat him.
I need to
And then it's another match. Is that right?
So yeah, beat him tonight to force a winner-take-all final.
Okay. But if you lose tonight, then you've lost completely?
Then it's over.
Then it's over and you've lost. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Oh, this is the one with the... Oh, this is the one with the code. Right, we're going in this one first. It's down. This is the one where you have to solve the code, isn't it? Why is my... Why am I not prospecting any diamonds? Oh, there we go.
Oh, great. I dropped the totem and then died.
Well, at least it'll heal me while I'm reviving you. It's fine. I got your back. It's nice not to be me dying all the time. Especially when I'm going all in trying to do the thing that you suggested. Hit him with a sword. Well, I've got a fire axe, but same diff. Secret code.
Right.
Hopefully we get 2 easy ones and not one of the bloody hard ones. Oops, I missed the stairs completely. Trigger the door. But yes, definitely much else good luck. I should be thinking good luck thoughts whilst I sleep.
You do that while you sleep.
I don't know, I'm trying to
Thinking
be
while
supportive.
sleeping is hard.
I'm trying to be supportive.
I know.
Sorry, I don't know whether you wanted to do that or not, but...
Oh, it's fine. I trust you.
I've done the quite a lot bit, and it's when it's the little one, it's like, oh, this one is doable. Ooh, a shiny chest. Ooh. I'm still carrying this TNT around. Do not know whether we'll need it or not. But... Oh, you left some gems behind and I can't pick them up. No, we're not going to need it because this is the end of the level. Nice short level, I like that one.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Did not get as much. When you're not completing the missions, it's not as much AP. God, another buzzy nest. I now have 5 buzzy nests, because I really need 5 buzzy nests.
Yeah, the plan is we play race tonight, and then if I win, we play tomorrow night, same time.
Cool. Good luck. I hope you win. Twice.
Ew.
What type
Let's just
of...
get one.
Yes, well, I can hope you win twice, but yeah, what's the type of game is
We
it
don't
gonna
know.
be? Oh, is it mystery? Or is it
Yeah.
one of those random seeds? Is that what it's called?
It's Mystery Pog Championship.
Mystery Pog. Pog. As in the character Pog or the little round things called Pogs? Or does it stand for something else?
More so the character.
What's that? No, hang on. No, there's not a character. That was Pob. Pob, not Pog. Always get that mixed up.
You know, like that's Poggers.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes slightly more sense.
This is like the 9th time they've run this tournament.
Interesting. So yeah, so which artifact do you have that gives you the little ghost while we're in the while I'm in the screen?
It looks like a soul lantern type thingy.
Oh, summons a creature of bound souls. I've read that like 3 times and didn't realise that meant, oh, I get a creature. Doi. Thank you. Helps if I read the descriptions of these things, doesn't it?
A little.
It's already out of the Monkers challenge. Is that a pun on something? I don't know these things.
Monka?
Or is that actually you're out of another competition and there's no pun and
No.
not being punked?
He's punning.
He's punning, okay. I don't understand the pun, so I don't get it, therefore I feel stupid.
Well, you know.
Are you happy
like,
now, Dan? You've made me
you know how
feel
there's
stupid.
Poggers.
I am vaguely aware that there's an emote that keeps on getting spammed that is annoying. Is that what you mean?
But there's also like Monka. Like describe something as being Monka.
I've never heard that before in my life. I've never heard that in my life.
Monka emote.
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, Leaky doesn't have a clue what I'm talking about either. That's good. And Leaky always knows these things because he knows one of the emote people. So if Leaky doesn't know, then I feel better. Yeah, my power compared to my level is a bit pants, but...
It's like... trying to think of how to describe it. It's like an oof, like, oh, not good. Like, Poggers is good, Monka is bad.
Okay.
Like, it's not a good thing. But no, this is the PogChamp, and the way it works is it's double elim bracket, and the winner of PogChamp gets to decide the weights for next season.
Okay.
So myself or Andy will be determining the settings for the mystery.
Cool. Another one?
Yeah.
Do you think we should go up a level?
I don't know.
We didn't do too badly on that one. That was an easy map. Should we try it?
Let me see if I can like boost my power a bit.
Okay. I can wait. I know I'm old, but you know, it's only because my knee makes a funny noise when I get up, and you know, I know internet things. I just was not aware of monkers. There's no monkers emote, so how am I supposed to know what it is?
I have a Monka emote, but I'm not sure from what.
Excuse me. I'm doing the yawns.
Okay, I added what I could.
Hmm? Oh, in a Discord?
No,
No?
I meant I changed up my equipment.
Oh! Oh, we're talking about monkers still. Okay. Alright, so...
No, the only Monka emote I have is one of the frog.
I don't... You mean the frog. I don't like the frog.
Right. So like that's the only version I have of it.
Okay.
I don't even know where I have that from. And it doesn't say like there was an error getting the emote data. So I can't even find out which
Fun.
Discord I have it from or which Twitch I have it from.
Okay, interesting. Right, okay, well, it still says our team power is 124.
Yeah, I didn't have much to add.
Okay, fair enough. Should we try it, and if we get absolutely obliterated, then we'll just chalk it up as an experiment?
We can do whatever.
Okay, we'll just go plus 2. It recommends plus 3 based on our power, but let's go with plus 2. Yes, exactly. That's why I don't like the frog. The creator, the creator of the icon itself is not a bad person, but it got co-opted by bad people. Oh, free the villagers. I fell off. And I gotta figure out how to get back up there. Oh, it's okay, there's stairs. Excellent. It's fine, Jesse's on the case anyway. Did you get Poison Cloud on?
I've got at least lightning and
I think you must have poison power. It's okay. It just means that I'm not gonna accidentally get poisoned by mobs. It's you. You can't poison me. That's not a taunt. That is a statement. Cool. Okay.
I had to check because I didn't add it as an enchantment. This is a unique gilded weapon that I swapped over to.
Hey, Myball. Oh, okay. Thank you for giving me a lot of context. I really appreciate that. Because all I know is it's some sort of weird O face that just looks a bit dodgy. That is really cool. Do you also know what Munkers is that Dan was talking about? Because I would appreciate context of that one as well, and then I won't feel so ill-informed, shall we say. I will let you rescue because I'm fairly certain you might need more rescue-y things to open another slot in that thing, and I managed to spawn enough on previous missions to sort that, so I will let you do the rescue. So I don't need it, I just need enchanted mobs, which apparently I cannot get no matter how many times I do this. You'd think I would. Right, okie dokes, where are we going? At least we're not on the level where the stupid black skeletons kill my heart.
But no, the way I would describe this tournament is it is a mystery tournament, but it is known for being kind of old guardy.
Which means... Oh, this has supplies in. Oh no.
These are the people who've been around.
Oh, right, okay, cool. This is not got supplies in. I went in the wrong dungeon. I was on the different map. I'm in the door. Sorry, there's explodey things in here. You might want to. Yeah. Sorry. I thought it was the door that had supplies, and then I got exploded. I do apologise, but hey, there's now a chest. Oh, and I got some hunter's armor. I think that's actually probably the one I wanted. Rather than the one I'm wearing, but hey. It's worth it, I guess, for losing a life-ish. Hey, Scruff. Oh, fire. Your resub is tomorrow, so you don't have a funny text. Okay, but if you can make it wait until Thursday, then you can do a funny message and make me jump on Thursday. That would make you feel better. But also, hi Scruff. How you doing?
No, most of the people I've played in this have been around the community for a while. Is the way to describe
right.
it.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh god, sorry. I was in the middle of dying and I distracted you from telling me about the thing. Apologies. I'm easily distracted. You know me.
So yeah, they've been. This is the club being proud of stores.
Alright,
So,
the
but
ones
this tournament is.
in the Gno.
So the people I've been playing for this tournament are all pretty. You don't get into this. Well, I mean, some of it could be like the club.
Okay, but not the club.
But the other side of it is these are very high tier ones.
Okay, so like top.
It's self-selected who gets to be there.
Oh, okay. Watch out, there's a bomb. Oh, well, that is not great. I'm sorry. I mean, if it's a double charge, then hopefully you can get the. Oops, I exploded. Get the money back. Mismanage is less good. All right. I'm stealing the arrows because I'm out. Thank you. Ah, okay. Right, this may be the... This is the supplies. This is supplies, Jesse. This is the nice house that I thought the other house was. Oh. Well, that sucks. That feels like you've been double charged. I sometimes get things showing up twice on my statements, but it's on my credit card, so it's usually just they done mucked up, but it doesn't charge me twice. But if it's going straight out your bank account, then that's problematic. Hopefully, sort itself out. I am the knight, by the way. Ooh, arrows. I just like picking up everything. I am the knight. Free the villagers, Jesse! Free the villagers! There's lots of them. I said free the villagers, Jesse, not die horribly. Oh, crap. I guess I should have stuck with you. I thought, I'll go clear the way. It's fine. Okay, I can see something. Let's just finish this level and then I'll have a look. If someone put in about Monkas, which I think is what it is. Thank you very much. I may have been spelling it wrong, but I didn't see any monk anything. Ah, the frog. It is the frog then. Okay, cool. That's good. Okay, cool. Context is good. Thank you for supplying the context. I am much appreciated. But yes. If I didn't already ask, how's everyone doing? It's, you know, a day of the week, ending in Y.
April.
Mm. Yeah. Oh look, it's the horseman again! I don't have my emote.
Didn't think there was really a high chance of you getting the emote today.
I mean, I've done pretty good.
I mean, sure, but...
I've gone up 2.5 levels.
Yeah, but, like, that's realistically about as much as we see in a... Like, 2 to
Well,
3
we
levels is about as
maximised
far
what
as you
we could
expect.
get, I think.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Which is pretty good. I didn't think we'd get it today, but, you know, still made a good proportion towards. I'm happy with our progress. But yeah, we basically just wanted to bash some things up, right?
But onto what Dan said, there is no monk that tournament.
Well, that would be silly, wouldn't it? If Monk is bad. Kind of like jinxing the tournament.
I mean, look at the settings that are possible for the Pog.
Mm.
Pog is anything. Anything goes.
These
Victory!
villages are free from the clasp of the Illagers. All thanks to you.
Go, Jesse! You freed all the villagers.
Woo!
You sound so enthused. Hey, we did more equal damage this time. Still did more than me, but I did better. So I was level 14 before, and I've gone up 3 levels. 3.5 levels.
Did
3 or
about 3 levels today.
Yeah, well, because we've been doing extra AP. So, you know, and... okay, if I can collect... I've got 1/4 of the emeralds. It's just pathetic.
Yeah, I'm barely hitting half.
Yay! A higher level archer armor so I can switch it out. Excellent. I'm happy with that. Whispering spear. Hmm. Black wolf and just a normal spear. Okay, so upgrade my archer's armor. Shadow blast, cowardice. Hmm. Protection sounds good. Increasing up soul damage. I have so many enchantment points. It's just ridiculous at this point. Hi, James. How's it going? I mean, that was a lucky one. But that has more health. They were nice lucky enchantments. I might keep that around just in case. Do you have a... You said race, but that's not till much later, is it? Do you have a hard stop today?
Do not.
I think I'm just gonna have another quick break. I will be right back. Back. You have a nice bow that does 15k damage. Oh, that's cool, James. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of this. I do not have a decent bow then. And I like my multi-shots because I'm more likely to hit something. And I don't know why Twitch is showing you ads in a language you don't understand, Maribel. Have you got language settings on your account or something? But yes. Explanations are always good. Are you still there, Jesse, or did you also go for a break?
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, if it's right, you're kind of pissed. Well, understandable. Okay. Should we... We did Apocalypse plus 2, didn't we? We just did Apocalypse plus 2. And we survived, right?
Theoretically, I guess we did.
Okay, so... we could try that again. Let's try it again.
Just a sec. Upgrading.
Alright, no worries. It wants us to do Apocalypse plus 4 now. It's like we just mastered plus 2! Now, early payment is also bad. As being double charged for things. Ah. Ah, and ah. I mean, I can think of Switzerland, in which there's 3 languages, but I don't want to particularly, you know, identify where you're from. I'm just going to make some guesses, Mabel, because there are multiple places that have multiple languages, and Switzerland is just the one I think of the most, because it has 3. But don't feel like you need to say where you live. I am just filling in. Let me know when you finished upgrading, Jesse.
I have.
Okay, cool. Are we good with Apocalypse plus 2 again?
Sure.
Yes, Holland, Netherlands.
I think the guy I played today
It's the
from that
cow
area.
level! Sorry, what did you say?
I think the guy I played today is from around there.
Okay, I kind of heard what you said, but it didn't process in my head. Would you mind repeating?
I think my opponent is from that rough location.
Ah, right. Thank you. Sorry, I was not... don't know what I was expecting you to say, and thus my brain just didn't take in any of the words. It sometimes does that when it's tired. Both good guesses, both wrong. Okay, I mean, we're really not trying to, you know, out your location, just speculating about places in the world which have multiple languages. And a lot of them, like, have English as a second language, or Spanish, Belgium, yes, French and German. This one's a good one for the spin blade, if I could be bothered. To get it out. I can't. We'll practice whacking them with a sword. This is a good one, I think, supposedly for AP as well. Yes, I mean, yes, as I said, there are also plenty of places, as like South Africa has, that, you know, but yes, my geography is not great. I'm gonna go with, I mean, technically United Kingdom has multiple languages, just, you know, a lot of people don't remember. Because, you know, you've got Welsh, It's not a language, it's a dialect. They're dialects.
By the way, Dan, we figured out, I figured out my next game for my tower.
Okay, if there's not a country code for it, it doesn't count. If there's not an ISO code for it, it doesn't. It's dialect, not a language. And there is not an ISO code for Scouser or Cockney rhyming slang. Sorry, Jesse. Continue with your tower game. Yeah.
I don't know. It's funny to leave Dan in suspense.
Yeah. So you've decided on your tower game. Cool. Right. So moving on.
Yep. It's a game. It's for the Xbox. I've been getting achievements in it. You know.
That's duodecimal. ISO is a 2 or 3 letter code for country and language. On the library books, that's duodecimal. There are some strong cows. Yes, they're mutated with mushrooms. It's the there's a mushroom monstrosity at the end.
There is no cow level.
There is a cow level. We're in the cow level. We're not playing Diablo. We're playing Minecraft Dungeons.
Which also has a cow level.
Yes. You just said there is no cow level.
Well, because that's the cheat code.
Yeah. Oh, you were thinking ISBN. Gotcha. That's in the barcodes. It's not. I don't think that is just for books. I may be mistaken.
Dan, treasure hunt simulator.
Oh.
Or treasure hunter simulator. Metal detecting game.
Did I see a pop-up with a health bar for something, or did you already kill it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, I thought you saw a pop-up thing.
Although we've got an enchanted mushroom.
Okay, good with that.
But I didn't see a health bar with it. It's just a...
No, I'm sure maybe it was just... Oh, there we are, Pillager Captain. Do you want a Pillager Captain?
I just died again.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to you, and also my health is about dead.
Run away!
Now I'm down. But hey, at least I got you.
It looks like you got the last laugh.
Yes. Hey! Did you draw? Hi. Stop dying. We're not stopping dying. Also, what was the Bart Simpson's impression that I was supposed to be doing? Yeah, let's make the cows harder. Because that sounds like a bear. Don't have a cow man. Right, got you. Oh, there's 2 of them! Okay. Oh. Do you want to accept the banner?
Sure.
Eat my shots. Mob. Damage is increased by 160%.
Easy.
Yeah, okay. Don't pick up the other banner. We only need 1. It won't give you 20% for 2, unfortunately. We've done I've stacked 3 before on these. Bring on the cow puns. I love it. Oh dear.
I was trying to escape, but yeah.
I got you. And my golem was taking care of the other thing, but there was a cow in the way.
Yep.
What do I call a cow in the milkshake? My milkshake brings all the no, I hate that song. Milkshake! I got the pun, I got the pun, I got the pun. Yay! Oh crap. I just rolled right off the mushroom. Now I've got it stuck in my head. God damn you, Scruff.
You're the one who starts.
Yes, but it's because of the pun. What do I call a cow on the floor? I want to say cow pat because that's what came into my head. Whether or not that is right, it's probably not right. Ground beef. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes. You're not supposed to give the answer in the thing, Dan. You're meant to give us a chance to guess. Oh god, don't go down there, don't go down there, don't go down there, we don't need to go down there. Boing! I think there's a... Oops, it didn't run out. I got exploded. I think there's a... Balls. I just said muesli and then you couldn't have been silly. Okay, fair enough. That is a good point. My soul damage was not doing so much damage to the mushroom monstrosity. I think there's an achievement for something with this. Which I have because I did it with Dan, but
Damn it.
I feel like I'm woefully unprepared for this. I'll distract it here. Or let my golem distract it, and you whack it from behind, right?
Yeah, with some of the mob.
Ah.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. I could put sensible things on. That would be sensible. I did not think to put sensible things on, like a totem of shielding or whatever. So I feel like, you know, if I stand behind here and distract it, Jesse can hit it from behind.
It's enough to heal up because he put down a bunch of my health already.
Ah, sorry.
With 160% increase in damage, it's kind of bad.
It is. It really is. I know I can change equipment. But, I mean, nothing's going to give me more damage. Oh, I could switch out my artifact, though. That didn't really do anything useful. But I figure, you know, if I can distract a little bit. If I can distract a wee bit, then, you know, maybe I can be helpful. And then at least if I'm hiding, then if Jesse goes down, you know, I can work something out. Golem is doing... No, I think that's Jesse doing okay damage. Golem is just pinching its butt, basically. Jesse's doing all the damage. Ah, no worries. Have a good look. I don't remember what the achievement is for defeating the mushroom monstrosity with something. But it is defeated. Well done, La Jessie. Excellent. Excellent, that was. Extremely excellent. That's like triple S level, that was. Victory! If it had been me on my own, I mean, to be fair, I'd have been dead at the beginning.
You wouldn't have picked Apocalypse 2.
I would not have picked Apocalypse 2, no. I have to say, that is very true. And we did have the raid captain thing, so you should have a nice plus on your thing. And I'm almost at rank 18, so yeah, we've made some real good progress.
Yeah, one more raid captain. That one.
Oh, there's a mini monstrosity companion you have to have equipped. Okay. I don't know if I have that. Okay, I boosted my power a wee bit. Where's my apocalypse cube? Okay, oops. Did not mean to exit out. I was still reading that. I don't mean reading. Should probably boost my lightning rod actually. That's... Can't afford to. Don't have enough green things. Keep spending them. Another one? Another. Do you want to do another one?
Up to you.
I'll do one more. One more. Hang on, I just need to check. I think I just switched out. Oh, I think it was the armor that had given me luck. That does give me speedy, but no. Okay, we'll go with that armor. Right. Apocalypse +3 this time?
No.
Okay, 2. 2 it is. 2 it is. We could totally take 3. Damn, we're here. We could do like Apocalypse plus 20.
But he ditched us.
He's ridiculously OP.
The crimson
He has played a
forest may
lot.
bloom in the dark of the nether, but dangerous creatures thrive in this oppressive gloom. Between
This
vast
God, that
chasms that split underfoot and the
Mine also
ancient
no.
ruins that break through the trees.
Do I know this level? Spawn the golem, Joe. I'm remembering a bit faster to remember to spawn the golem. I went in the lava. Pro tip, don't go in the lava. Alright, another one of those mushroom throwy ones. Enchanted fungus people. I'm stuck. Oh, no, I was trying to revive you. Wait, how did you teleport to me?
Not a clue.
Literally couldn't see what I was doing there. It was really weird. Because I'd gone to go after my golem, and then you, like, despawned, and then I was like, oh, I should go and... But you're there. How are you there? That's the second time you've teleported to my feet when you died. I mean, it's really convenient. Wait, that's the wrong way. This is the right way. Incredibly convenient. But it's weird. Can't see what's going on. With all this blue bloody... I just rolled it off. I just rolled off it. Silly Joe. Silly Joe. I do like this game. It is kind of mindless fun. In a nice way. Yeeted off the platform. Did you also get yeeted off the platform?
No, I retreated a little bit.
And this one's annoying. You have to take down its shields before you can do any damage, but then after that it's really easy. Platform again. I'm doing really well. The map is so convenient and also so inconvenient at the same time. It would be more convenient if it actually showed which route you needed to go, not just the little marker, because I would find that more helpful. But also, occasionally I think that the map is the flaw, and then I fall off. Yeah. Thank you. Got lots of people watching today. Well, I hope you're enjoying it, everyone that's watching, and welcome in if you're new. Feel free to follow. We do this sporadically. That was probably really stupid. No, that was the way you were supposed to go. But I am out of arrows, so we're still really stupid. Alright, I've got some arrows. Yeah, so yeah, feel free to follow. I have more streams planned for the week. They are fun. Well, I am assuming that they are going to be fun. On Thursday, I'm going to be doing Mia and the Dragon Princess, which is the new Wales Interactive Good Gate Media full motion video game, which stars one of the Doctors from Doctor Who, or one of the actors, Paul McGann, played the 8th Doctor, which I'm very excited about because I like Doctor Who. I also have a copy of that game to give away on stream, a copy of that game on Xbox to give away on stream. And then on Saturday I'm doing my Joe case, just one game because I'm alternating doing one and multiples to clear the backlog. I'm doing the last case of Benedict Fox, which is on Game Pass, but I also do have a copy to give away. Oh dear. Oh, I've got lots of arrows now. Did you already deal with the key thing? Because I'm
Yeah, I did.
just mostly getting killed by things right now. Yes, so last case Benedict Fox, yes, and have a copy to give away. And then on Sunday is chapter 6 and possibly also chapter 7 of Arcade Spirits New Challenges. We are getting into the end game with that. Story time with Joe, I'm very excited about it. Really enjoying the story. If you don't know what that is, it's a visual novel, and you should buy it. Simple as that. It is the sequel to Arcade Spirits, but it's also standalone. So if you have played it before... Have you got a sheep?
Yes.
How do you have a sheep?
We got the sheep from the last mission.
Oh, is that the one you get with the grass?
Yeah.
Right. I've not summoned that one because I think it didn't do as much damage as my golem, which is the one I really like. Thank you. Yeah, so Arcade Spirits New Challenges, yes, sequel, but also standalone, which is really quite clever, to be fair. And yeah, and that's the week. And then I won't be streaming during the week. The next week... God, there's too many weeks in that sentence. but I will be streaming at the weekends. So there may be more Jessie streams, there may not be. I don't know. Jessie may need some time off to recover from all the racing. Picked up a scroll, which may or may not have unlocked something for me, but may have also just unlocked it for you. Either which way, new secret question.
I might not even have access to it realistically.
Well, if you ever do buy the DLCs, you know, then... Either which way. I picked up a scroll and it made me happy and it gave something, you know. You know, realistically it could have been part of the mission. It was not, but it could have. So yeah. Oh, that's where we need to be. Right. Couldn't find the exit. This is a wildfire. Oh, I was expecting a chest up there or something. Yeah. Sorry, Jesse. I somehow ended up on the wrong side of the map. With 5 people. Sorry. Oh, for crying out loud.
And you went right back to it.
I didn't mean to. I got stuck on a bit of scenery. Because the map got in the way. And thus I was trying to back away and it wouldn't work. So, yeah. We're not getting surrounded by purple fire people. We're not doing too bad at holding our own on this one. I think if we were doing another map, which we're not, we could totally do Apocalypse +3. Don't you think?
That's an idea.
Yeah. But only if we were doing another one today, you know. Oh, roll back, roll back, roll back. Why am I going that way? That's the wrong way. Arena battle. Fun. One each. Excellent. We got quite lucky with our RNGs today, I think.
Quite possible.
We could have gotten an underwater level or a really, really, really long level, which is not worth it then for the amount of effort it takes to expend for the AP you get. But I ranked up again! So, I'm very close. I might, you know, I never know, I might... Oh, there's a totem of shielding. I could potentially... Got a penguin! Do some on my own and get that. But then it's a case of then finding the... things. But anyway, I'd say that that was success. Oh, my power's increased. Just need a better weapon. That's not bad. I feel like we've made seriously good progress. Don't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for suggesting this. It was fun.
No problem.
I should see if there's anything interesting in the goldsmiths just while I'm here. Piglin merchant even. No. No, there isn't. So yeah, cool. Well, oh, if you're in the middle of buying something, I won't exit.
I am not.
Okay. Right, well I will return to main menu.
Okay.
So, 80 out of 104 achievements. That's not bad. I still need to figure out all my mission drops and sort out my spin blade. The Tempest Golem with 4 pets being active. I did it and it glitched. Underwater mob with the fishing rod. I haven't done that. I haven't finished that yet. I got a decent amount of enderlings. Still need to find a good place to do that Ravager and Squall Demon. Ooh, complete all secret nether levels on any Apocalypse Plus difficulty. Got 33% on that one. Must have been one of the ones we did today.
Nice.
Electra, Tempest Knife, I haven't even tried that. Haven't even tried that. I could do a llama one at some point. Still need to do Obsidian Pinnacle on Apocalypse Plus 5. Might probably need Dan for that one.
Quite
Same for the
possible.
Radiant Ravine. Story Run the Bubbles. Tower Run on Adventure. Tower Run on Apocalypse. I feel like we need a team for that. Golden Parrot is, yeah, still need to get that. Creeper Woods, I feel like that's, Dan does it, we join at the end, because I think we got it for Dan, or possibly you got it for Dan, I don't know. I haven't used the Enchant Smith yet, I should do that. Oh, I don't know where you get the Desert Rabbit, but I should have a look at that. And then this is the one I need. I'm going to add to favourites. Oh, there was one at the end. And the Soul Totem of Casting 50 times. Ah, that's probably what you were using. I have not done that. I should probably do that. So yeah, I got one today. I'm quite happy with that. So yeah. Thank you to Jesse, otherwise known as Radical Sniper, for joining me today for some Mindless Pixel Violence. It was fun. We did good. We did good. Thank you to everyone for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. So yeah, Thursday 8 p.m. me and the Dragon Princess with an Xbox giveaway. I'll hopefully see you there. Feel free to join my Discord if you want to be notified when I go live and when my schedule's up, or follow me on Twitter. That also works, or Mastodon. And yeah, Jesse is streaming in how many hours? When is your race tonight?
2.5.
2.5. Jesse is streaming in 2.5 hours, so that's 1:30 in the morning for UK peoples. Thanks, Leaky. I will sadly be asleep, but if you are around and can be up, then please do go and support, because Jesse's awesome and it's the final. So yeah, that is good. So yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. See you later. Bye bye. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angelus K, and thank you for watching. Bye. I can say bye, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Bye.